What is up, everybody? We are live today with me, Nathan Payne, aka Real Estate Nate. We got my VA, top VAs in the world. They already know, Jackie and AJ. Jackie and AJ, say what's up.
Hey, boss. Hey, guys. Good morning or good afternoon, rather, your time.
I really respect you guys. What time is it there right now?
It's 3 in
It's
the
yeah,
morning.
And look how lively you are. That's amazing. AJ, what's up?
excited still. I want to make sure that I get this nailed on.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Yes.
So, hey, if you guys are joining in, this is the batch call I do every week where we go over how to get deals using batch leads. And I have brought my VAs on because I love my VAs. They're awesome, best VAs in the world. Put mine against anybody else's. And I'm going to train them on how to use batch leads to get deals because right now, guys, because of the market shift, we're doing a completely different model in our business. So we can do more deals with less marketing spend and we use batch to do it. If you're struggling right now, spending a ton of money, sellers are being difficult to work with. The strategy that I'm using right now, it's working money. I spend $0 in marketing, spend less time wholesaling, and I make more money because my overhead's low. I'm crushing it. If you want to save time and learn how to invest in real estate faster, go to investorthrive.com to master the sales process from our training so you can close more deals with less leads, even if you're only doing this part-time. Or if you don't know where to start and need help, give me a call at 385 398 9862 and let's chat. So, guys, like I was saying, this call, if you're hopping on right now, is meant to show you how to use batch leads to get deals, how to make money. I have pivoted my business because of the way the market shifted and properties have gone down. Property values and investors are being hesitant. I've shifted my business to a model which is money with batch leads, and I'm going to show you guys how to do it. Let's dive right in. Okay. So real quick, guys, the strategy I'm calling it the painless wholesaling method. All right, your strategy. And what is the painless wholesaling strategy, guys? It's literally reverse wholesaling, but I just think I like to call it painless because my last name's Payne, and that's what I want to call it. And I believe it's painless. I've wholesaled for many years, and doing the traditional way of wholesaling, it's kind of painful. Ouch. If you just go out, get a deal under contract, and you do not know if you have a buyer or if it's a deal, or if you're doing deals nationwide and you lock it up and you're like, hey, I think this is a deal. And then you send it out and nobody wants it. That's painful. It's painful for your team. It's painful for morale. It's painful for your pocketbook because you're like, dude, I thought we were going to have a deal. So I don't do that right now. I'm not saying don't market a ton. I still market, but just doing the random blasting shotgun approach, it's too expensive right now for the way the market is. So I'm showing you, and I went over this before in my lives, but I'm showing you guys exactly how to be a sniper, laser target, and get deals with little to no money. I just made 10K last week with $0. Okay. I didn't spend any money and I did $4,500, zero marketing. So that's all profit. Okay. I know I've done $90,000 deals. I've done 150,000 wholesale fees. Those are great. But when you have a giant team, you got to pay everybody, overhead, all that stuff, marketing. And by the time it gets back to you, it's not as juicy. I mean, if anybody that's going to be real with you, if you got a big team, you got to make giant wholesale fees or it doesn't survive. So I pivoted. I like this model and I'm going to show you guys how to do it. And what we're going to talk about today is targeting a specific area that your buyers want. I'm about to call one of my cash buyers, Nate Worthen. He's the man. And he's going to tell me, Nate, go to this area and go get me a freaking deal. And I'm going to show you guys how I can do it. So right here, in the painless wholesaling, it's a 10-step process making money. Okay. That's all you have to do. It's just 10 steps, nothing crazy. So after you pick your market, you find cash buyers. You find like your top 10 cash buyers. I'm not telling you to go build a giant wholesaling buyers list. That's not what I'm telling you to do. I'm telling you to go get tight with 10 people in your market who are actively buying and go find them what they want so they can buy it from you like this.
I'll buy it.
After that, you're going to find out what their criteria and what their buy box is. That's what we're about to do right now. I'm about to call Nate and say, Nate, I've known you for a while. What do you actually want? Let's go find it. Number 4 is once you find out what they want, you go find it with paid marketing or you go find it with free marketing. Okay. Today, I'm going to show you how to do it with paid marketing. I'm going to show you the best lists to pull from batch. Obviously in this thing right here is a video on how to do it, how to stack them. What are the top lists to stack? This is going to show you how to go target these specific areas. And then you can put them into batch dialer, batch leads texting. You can send mailers through batch. But yeah, so that's kind of the process. Once you find out with the painless wholesaling model, what your buyers want, you go find it. Once you find it, you analyze the deal. You see if it's a deal. Then you bring it to your buyer and you say, what do you want to offer? You take their offer and you already have a buyer, so you're not guessing. And then once you do that, if your buyer doesn't give you what you really want, you can market the deal out anyway and send it to other people and blast it out with like an email, text blast. You can do the traditional dispo route. But the cool thing about the painless wholesaling method is like you don't have to dispo and have a giant dispo arm. You just need to be tight with 10 to 15 people in your one market and crush it and send deals to them. And that's what I did yesterday. And, we got a deal in the works right now. And I connected them with the wholesaler's deal. And the wholesaler's like, look, we might have to drop the price down, but what does your buyer want to pay? I called my buyer. He told me to pay. I called the wholesaler. I said, this is what my buyer wants. I got to put my fee in there. We're negotiating it all because I have the relationship. And that wholesaler, he's got every buyer in Utah, but he just doesn't. It's a relationship based game, guys. You can blast out every cash buyer in the United States, but they don't know who you are. They might not respond. It's up in the air. So that's why relationships are key. So after step 9, after you market it, you set up a walkthrough, super easy. Here's all the ways that you set the expectation. You tell the seller what to say. It's all written out here. Then you accept the offer, you send the paperwork to title, and here's all the paperwork that you would need, real estate purchase contract with links, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, that's the process, guys. It's 10 steps. It's really easy. 10 steps to make 10K, 15K, whatever in the next 30 days. Okay. It's all laid out. And I wrote this out for myself, for our systems, our processes, so we could, understand how simple it is to do this. All right. So now that we're done with that, now it's time to call the buyer. So I know my guy wants mobile homes. So now I'm going to talk to him today and say, where actually do you want mobile homes? I'm not very familiar with the mobile homes that you want. Let me go find them for you using batch. So let's call Nate. Let's see if he answers. He should answer because I told him I was doing this call to train my VAs. Let's see if my top buyer answers. Hello? It's one of those weird times when you call and it doesn't ring, but it's saying that it's going.
Hello? 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 Hello?
What's up with that, man? Okay, I got to do it again. I got to call it again. There we go.
You just hung up on me like that, huh?
You know, it was weird. I couldn't hear you, and it was just the time was going, so I just didn't know what was going on.
It's weird. It's odd.
Dude, you answered that super quick. Were you just like waiting by the phone for me?
Been waiting for 20 minutes. Can't wait to talk to you.
I love it. I love it. Hey, so this is what I'm doing today. I'm training my virtual assistants on how to use a software called Batch Leads to literally go to the mobile home parks that you want us to. I'm going to pull lists in those areas and I'm going to hit those people up. But I just kind of need to know what mobile parks you want.
Okay, cool. So the ideal mobile parks are where they allow rentals,
Okay.
but I only know of one.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, if you could give me an address in there or somewhere I can search it, I'll pull it up on my map and then I'll literally go to town. I'll mark the area and then I'll pull lists in those areas and we'll start getting some deals, brother.
I just texted you an aerial photo, but
Okay, I'll have to take a look at it. Nibley, Utah? I've never even heard of that.
yeah, it's up by Logan.
Let's go, brother. I'm sure no one targets that area.
Yeah, I gotta think not that many, but I don't know if there's that many sellers either because you can rent them and the rents are just crazy.
I might as well just go knock this place, bro. Like instead of just like text them all.
Heck yeah, it'd be awesome.
I'm gonna drive all the way up and be like, all right, who in here actually owns this bad boy? Cool, man. Is there anywhere else you'd like me to like go in there, pull the names of the people, skip trace them, call them and see if I can work a deal for you? You tell me, I'll find it. It could be like a specific neighborhood in Utah that you like. What I do is I search it. I can drive for dollars virtually using this software, or I can just mark a neighborhood and skip trace every absentee owner in that area and just call them like individually. And it's a way better conversation than just randomly hitting up people.
And then hoping you have a buyer.
Yeah,
later.
Exactly. That's kind of the goal here. So I'm teaching everybody.
Yeah. Okay. I'll give you another one.
And again, man, if you think of any other places, you're like, dude, because I'm basically like your deal finder, your sniper. Like, you tell me where to go, I'm gonna go get it, and I'm gonna go put in the work, and then just tie you up, or if it doesn't work for you, maybe I can bring it to somebody else. But that's all I'm gonna do.
Cool. Love it.
Okay, I think did you send me another one? Oh, this looks like a picture.
Yeah,
Ooh.
it's an aerial photo.
Hunter's Point, huh?
Dude.
That looks good. Is that like water?
Yeah, that's Bear Lake.
Ooh, that's sweet, man. I might get an Airbnb there.
So that's the question is, if we could pick these up for the right price,
Right.
and the park will allow Airbnb, these could be very, very interesting.
No, I know. That's awesome. Okay, so that's the play you're talking about, Airbnb, mobile home parks in Bear Lake?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, what I'll do is I'll get these areas going and we'll see what we can do, man. I mean, that'd be awesome if we could start sniping some of these deals down for you.
Yeah, that would be That'd be great.
All right, brother. Well, that's pretty much it. That's the bottom line. We just call you and see what you want. We got to go find it.
Boom, let's go. Let's get it done.
Psh, no problem. All right, hit me up if you need anything.
All right, thanks.
All right, later. So I found out with my buyer who's willing to buy 3 to 4 of these a month, what he wants. So I either need to go drive it for dollars, pull a list in that area using batch, and then skip trace it and put it into a dialer, text it, even just go, I probably already said this, but go knock it. Say, hey, who's selling in here? I'm ready to freaking go. And I already brought him this one and he made me an offer. I went to the wholesaler, told him, hey, this is my guy's offer. The wholesaler said, let me go renegotiate it. Just like that, guys. There's nothing crazy here. This is what you do so you don't have to get on the dialer and cold call 1,000 people every day and just scream, because I've done that. For 3 months, my first deal I got from cold calling. It took me 3 months of cold calling. It works. You can go make big money. You can hit it big, but I'd rather do this. I can do it part-time because I run other businesses too. So this is cool. And Jackie and AJ, you guys are on here and I'm not doing anything crazy, am I, guys?
Nothing crazy.
That's dang right now.
I'm sure I could do that. It's just a matter of being familiar with the system.
I know you can do it. You can do anything you set your mind to. All right. So I'm not an expert at mobile homes. I just know Nate wants them. Yeah. So if I go like this, let's see, save filter, mobile homes. Yeah. So I don't think it's pulling up the data on that. Let's do this, guys. I don't think mobile homes are considered real estate technically when you're pulling this data. Let's just do an example. Let's just say Nate, I talked to Nate and he's just over here. He wants this neighborhood. Okay. This is obviously residential real estate over here. So if Nate's like, yo, Nate, if you can get me some deals over here, I'm in, bro. Okay, then I would say, great. I'd filter it for the specific qualities that he wants. So I want residential. I want single family. I want a minimum of 500 square feet. I want it to be occupancy. I want it to be absentee owner. Preferences, property vacant. I don't really care about that right now in this example. I want at least 50% equity. Let's see if in this neighborhood we find that. Okay, so there's 11 properties. So guys, the cool thing about what I just did is as a sniper, I don't have to call the whole neighborhood. I can just say, okay, these people are pretty fit the criteria. So let's go ahead and skip trace these people. Let's select it all. Let's add it to the list of, we'll just call it my buyer Nate sniper list. I save it. Once I save it, I go pull the list, skip trace it, and then I can call it. And instead of having to call all these people in the world and be on the phone, you know specifically you have a buyer in this area. And another cool thing about it, guys, is if you want to drive for dollars in this specific area, it's as simple as this. So if Nate's like, yo, dude, just get me anything in this neighborhood. I love this neighborhood. Then I would drop my little dude in here without having to drive an hour north to Ogden. I would just go, all right, let's look and see if there's any distressed homes in this area. It's a nice little neighborhood right here we picked. I don't know if you guys ever been to Utah, that's where I live, but you got the nice mountains in the back. All right, guys, I've been looking for distressed property. I mean, this place seems like it's in pretty good shape. And this is why you do it. Instead of having to drive an hour, this is like hour north or 2 hours north of where I am. So it's like, I'm trying to drive there. I know I can find a house. Okay, this one might need some work, like the grass needs to be done. This is an example. So if I click on this and press save, I can create a list called my buyer Nate's neighborhood, right? And then after that, I would go to the tag that says driving for dollars, and then it would create a list. So then I'd save, and then I'd be able to go out and skip trace that list and call it. So guys, that's the sniper way to do it. Okay, that's it. You don't have to go and call thousands of people just to get a hold of someone that you can do a deal with. Like, you can just target an area that your buyer specifically wants and get it done. Guys, that's it. I mean, it's pretty simple. If you want to do the painless wholesaling method where you're not banging your head against the wall trying to like just call random areas and be like, I think if I get a deal, someone might buy it. That's a waste of your time. Now, and me telling you not to do that, it kind of affects me because I JV with people. So if you guys don't have buyers, I benefit because I can help you, but I'm not trying to benefit from that. I've done that myself where you just get deals and it's just a waste of your time. Everyone's demotivated. Go master one market. Don't spend tons and tons of money unless you have like buyers that are there, and then then blow up your marketing. Like if you have buyers that buy all in Los Angeles, then it's like, okay, well, anything that's in Los Angeles, for example, like I got people, so I don't need to worry about spending because whatever I get, people will buy. But if you're brand new, this is the strategy, and batch is the perfect one to help you do it. And that's what I'm doing right now, and I'm just picking deals, making money. and I'm teaching my VAs how to do it right now. Guys, thanks for supporting. Thanks for watching. I'm here to help you. Painless wholesale method using batch leads is going to make you more money with less marketing spend and less time. I know it because I'm doing it. Go out and do it. Go get some awesome VAs. So let's get it, everybody. Let's make some money and Investor Thrive out.